Good morning. It's day 46 and I am coming up on the rock garden, which I don't know how I feel about this. It's not natural for sure. They don't stack themselves. But here it is. I'm not stacking any rocks. But here's the rock garden at the top of the mountain. So it is also day 8 of no shower, no laundry. You know, I'm going to beat my 100-mile wilderness record of getting a shower around 9:30 on day 9, because tomorrow I have 10 miles before we get to town, and unless I go to Bromley Mountain, which would be almost 22 miles today. I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know if I want to. But still, I will beat my record because I'll have to go into town and resupply and stuff before I go to the hostel and get cleaned up, I think. They're gonna send me a text today with all my options. But, yep, this is where I'm at and what's going on. Tomorrow is town day. Anyway, so yes, yesterday was Trail Magic. I did a video, but somehow I accidentally turned it off right after I turned it on, so it didn't record. I was very excited, and it was amazing. Trail Magic. So, yeah, pretty cool. So this is the remains of the Aldrichville Mill Village. There's some leftover parts and a little bit of wall. So yeah, that's it. All right, this is Little Rock Pond. It's very pretty. Gonna walk along it for a little while. Just been walking along this little brook for a while. The rocks are a lot. I'm a little sick of them, but you know, it's not difficult, just annoying. But we got the nice little brook. Oh, I'm going across. That's what this is. It says, no, do not go that way. We are now going over there. Okay. And now we're walking along the other side. I hope it's less rocky over here, honestly. It's been like that most of the morning, just rocks. I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not gonna lie. And now we're going back to the other side. And this is a slightly different bridge. It's like a metal bridge. Yay. And we're going up a little. But not much, I don't think. Maybe. We may, I don't know. But it sure is pretty. You know, Vermont just does not disappoint with the bridges. There's people sitting on the other side. So I guess you get to see the bridge, but that's it. See if I can manage to not fall in the water and to do this. It's very pretty. Griffith Pond, I think. It is very pretty. The chipmunks are thick here. Okay, it's a lot of board walking. This is the second of these bridges also, by the way. I just needed to document that just continuing Vermont's bridge game is strong. Look at that. That's so pretty. I tell ya. Man, Vermont is pretty. Look at this. Just so pretty. I have to say. Ooh, good morning, day 47. Beautiful morning. I guess this is the top of Sykes. Whew, fun climb. That's kind of cool. Ooh, I'm climbing Bromley. I should be kind of getting close. Whew. Great, I gotta go down and then back up. Oh well, but that was a really cool little thing in the trail. Oh boy. Pretty excited about this. I'm going up there. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is amazing. They're just pollinating away. So cool. Day 48. Left Manchester Center this morning. When we got to the parking area, a lady pulled up before we could even figure anything out, and we had a ride from just Jen and her Subaru. This morning, Subaru Jeff gave us a ride back to the tribe. Pretty awesome. Loving the Subaru owners. All right, this is the Stratton Tower. I went up high enough to see over the trees, and there was no view. I took a picture of the small view there was. This is what it looks like up here. You have to go up on the tower to get a view, and there really is no view. I have to look to see what this is called. I don't know. Good morning. It is day 50. I'm pretty sure. Yesterday it poured in the afternoon. It sprinkled most of the morning. Everything, not everything. All my clothes and my tent are soaked. So, anyway, but it's a pretty morning. So hopefully some things can dry out today. Oh. All right. Good morning, day 50, 51, heading into Bennington. Woohoo, town again. That's good because it's supposed to rain. Good morning from my last day in Vermont. I'm less than 13 miles from the border with Massachusetts. Woohoo! It says Springer is 1,600 miles. It's a little off. Katahdin 598. It's a little off. But it's still cool. Through the trees, you can see Bennington down there. All right. Ooh. 3 miles from the border, 5 miles from camp. Woohoo! In Massachusetts, in 3 miles. So awesome. So excited. Whew. That's what I should have been saying to all these SOBOs I'm passing. Welcome to Vermont. Dang. If I see any between here and the border, I will say that. Faux show. Whew. Anyways, if you followed me last year, you know that in Vermont I was having a really tough time mentally. Oh my gosh. You know, being alone all that time, I did not expect it to affect me that way, because I'm typically alone a lot in the real world, and I don't mind it. But I think it was, you know, the having to like bring it every day and being alone and not sharing that with anybody was tough. When I got down into Shenandoah and was able to share some time with Moses and stuff, I realized that, yeah, it's kind of important to have people to share the experience with and to talk to. There were SOBOs, but they weren't that friendly, and we have different experiences. So, but yeah, I decided I needed to do some things to increase my mental toughness and things like that. And so, yeah, I spent some time working with Quadzilla. Awesome guy. And, you know, I mean, he's freaking mentally very tough, and physically. But if you never watched his Calendar Your Triple Crown, I highly recommend you do. It's pretty amazing. And so anyhow, yeah, I spent some months working with him with equanimity and meditation, and just making sure that I was doing all the right exercise to help my hiking and to keep me ready to get on trail. It was pretty awesome. And I, you know, got to know him a little bit, not a lot. I mean, he's a pretty neat guy. And feel fortunate to know him and to have had that time with him. So running into him would be excellent. I mean, that's why I know very much where he is and things like that, is, you know, messaging. So, but I just don't know if he went by while I was in Bennington or if he's still coming this way, because he was in Dalton. And leaving Dalton when I was going to Bennington. I don't know how many miles that is, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, heading to the border. I'll show you when we get there.